Hey, good morning. I'm going to launch into a DIY project right here. I'm building the new front porch. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, bringing you into on the Homestead Building Project series. I'm finally getting a new front porch. This was a temporary front porch. This front porch only measures 4 by 4. So this is only temporary. It's exhausted its temporariness. Now we're going to be constructing a 6-foot, comes out from the house 6 foot and goes 12 foot along the front of the house. That's about as much material as I have, and it's about as big as I'm gonna make this porch. So I gotta deconstruct this porch, get the ramp out of the way. We're gonna incorporate the ramp into the new porch because we still need to get my mother-in-law in and out of the house on her wheelchair. And then I got all the pieces cut, and now I just gotta paint them to the colors I want them. So let's get them painted first and get everything painted and cut before I disassemble this. And then when I disassemble this, I can go ahead and lay my vapor barrier rock and lay the foundation and the deck. So in this episode, we're only doing the deck part of the porch. In a future episode, we're going to do the 4 posts, the support beams, and lay in the roof. Yep, we're doing a roof. As you can see, I set up shop right here in my carport because it gives me shelter, and it's kind of cold out right now. It's because we're getting into winter. We already passed daylight savings time, which is a ridiculous thing going on that we have to do. Can't wait till they cancel that. Anyway, this is the deck paint. The deck color paint is specifically for porches and decks. And as you can see, I have my boards that I resourced from my old deck. I completely refinished the back deck and put a plywood surface and painted that. Took these leftover boards and painted these. These are all cut and ready to apply for the deck. So they're all pre-cut. So now I got my foundation boards right here. I got this 12-inch by 2-inch by 11 feet and some inches because the roof line is going to be 12 feet wide because I measured the roof line according to this gutter that I had resourced from a previous project. So this, so the deck is being built to the gutter. Isn't that a hoot? So like I said, the main beam that's supporting the deck is these 2 by 12 inch by 11 feet long beams. There's 2 of them, one for the front, one for the back. And the side beams are, since the deck is coming 6 foot out, the side beams are 1 by 12s, and they're not a support. They just are fascia for aesthetics. And that you'll see as I get it assembled. So we're painting these the same. These are 6 foot long. So these are going to be the same as the 12 foot support beams. This will be the base deck. So let's get this thing painted. Now here's a Homestead hack that I came up with all this painting stuff. I just take my roller, stick it in a Ziploc bag between painting so the roller doesn't dry out, and I just seal it up and keep as much air out of it as possible, and set aside and ready and protected for the next coat of paint, and it's not dried out, so I don't have to keep washing it out and stuff. So we're going to set that right there, let it cure, and I'll come back for a second coat. Well, time has passed, the paint's dry, we're ready for another coat, and I'm going to pull this out of my bag. Yeah, it didn't get a chance to dry out, and that's how I preserve it here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. That's a Homestead hack. Anyway, I'm going to put another coat. I'm going to put at least 2 more coats on these 2 boards, and I'm going to follow it up with a surprise. You got to stay tuned for the surprise later on in the video. Got my rubber mallet. Okay, and we put this aside. Okay, I'm done with that color for now. I went ahead and stored my little roller in this bag so I don't have to wash it out. I don't have to go through the trouble of washing it out or worry about it drying out, because that Ziploc bag is going to preserve it. This is going with a new roller because I'm going to apply a new color to the other boards that I've got to paint, and this is part of the deck boards, and it's the trim. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid back on my paint bucket, put it aside, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my paint out for my, oh, if I can reach it, for my trim. Now I'm liking this little roller application. Love it, love it, love it. I got an extra bag to put this one into, and I got this paint. This is extra paint I had left over from when I painted the whole outside of the house and then the restored deck. So this paint I got from Builder's Bargain Warehouse. It's a surplus paint, or a paint that they just don't, I don't know. It's just some blends of paint. I bought this flavor of it. There's like several colors, and I purchased 2. It's miscellaneous light brown is the color, and I painted, I bought 2 5-gallon buckets for all of my painting projects. So let's get this thing painted. I have the trim boards that I'm going to trim around the deck to be the same color as the house. You see, when it comes together, it'll be pretty. Let's get this painted. Okay, just like the gray one, this one gets its own little bag. Let's bag this. And there you go. We set it aside and wait for that paint coat to dry. I'm going to give that one 3 coats. And then once that's done, then we can I'll begin. Once everything is painted and ready to assemble over there, then I'll take apart that porch and get the base prepared, because I did get a vapor barrier done. It's going to be clear plastic. For porches, they require a vapor barrier, and I'm going to overlay it with pea gravel. I got a stockpile of pea gravel because I was anticipating this project. So I'll be right back when the paint dries. We'll put a second coat on it. We're going with 3 coats total. So Gotta let it dry. We'll be right back. Okay, let's apply the second coat. First coat turned out okay. I think what I'll do is put 4 coats on this, because ultimately these boards are going to have a total of 4 coats. I have 4 coats on them right now, and I get that special coating I'm going to be putting over the surprise. And then those boards of the trim, I'll go ahead and put 4 coats on those just to make sure. Yeah. Oh, the deck. The front porch is going to look really nice. Really. I've been planning this for a year. So we're going to let that dry, come out, do a 3rd coat, and on. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go with our 3rd coat. Yeah, it's warming up really nice out here. It's a nice clear winter. Is it winter yet? Fall or winter? But it's really cold at night. It frosts at night. But right now it's really pleasant. It's helping the paint dry fast. So we're gonna get this job done a little bit faster than I anticipated. 1 more coat. I'm gonna go back in the house, do some computer editing, and I'll be right back out and we'll do our final coat. Okay, final coat. I really like the way that's turning out. Really like it. Whole bunch of Harley hogs going down the road out on a nice day's drive. Wish I was one of them. Okay, that's it on the painting for the deck part of the porch. No more painting that needs to be done. We're just going to let it dry. And then once it's dry, I'll start the disassembly and reassembling, or the assembling of the new porch deck part. And I got a lot of painting to do on the 4 posts and all the supports for the roof. And then I still have to go down to the hardware store and buy the metal, green metal sheeting for the roof itself. And I need I just need 2 boards. And those are the 12-foot long front support beam. That's going to be a 2x6, and then the rear one, and then that will support all the rafters. I think I got all the rafters right here that I need. Yeah, I think I got them all, so I don't need to buy those. I just need to buy 2 2x6 12-foot long joists or beams. So I'm gonna let this dry. We'll be right back. Okay, I had to go put my going to town duds on. And I had actually had to drive into Eagle Point to purchase some Rust-Oleum stone paint. Isn't that neat? And then a matte clear coat that'll go over the top of this. I'm gonna make this wood look like trying to match the foundation of my house. So it's jerry rigging a faux foundation for the porch. And since it's rated for indoor use on wood, metal, and more, right there at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and put this, coat this. I have a couple of products. They were these stands that I bought from the thrift store some years ago. It's about 3 years ago, and I painted them with this, but I didn't coat them. And they've been outside, so they've been doing fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it, but I'm gonna back it up with this. So let's get this applied, and you guys can see what it's gonna look like. I think it's gonna look cool. So I don't think I need to go over it with another coat because I painted an undercoat on this, and this just goes over the top for the texture. I did the same with those pillars. I painted them with an undercoat first, then I went over with the texture, but I didn't spray the matte clear spray. This one I'm gonna let it dry, come back over and spray it with a matte clear spray. So we'll be back. I'm losing sunlight. I gotta go feed the livestock. Yeah, I've been working on this all day so far because I got other projects I'm doing simultaneously. Anyway, I'll be back in a video second. We'll finish this up. It'll be tomorrow morning for me. For you guys, yeah, like I said, it'll be a video second. So we'll see you in a moment. Good morning. Well, that's well dried, so I'm going to apply the clear coat now. And then while this is drying, I'm going to start disassembling the porch. So let's get this sprayed on. Now it's time to disassemble. Okay, I got it all torn out, sent to the burn pile, and got the area cleared out. I have a stockpile of pea gravel to lay over because I have some plastic right here to lay as a vapor barrier down, and I'll put pea gravel over the top of it. And here is all of my timber pre-cut and pre-painted to assemble the deck. Now it's time to assemble the floor of the porch. Okay, got my battery changed. I only have enough screws to do maybe one more row, and I have to go down and I have to go get livestock feed. And this thing is hot, so I'm gonna give it a break for the rest of the night. Let me finish up here, and I'll just finish up along the edge. Go to get some more screws, get livestock feed, put everything away for the night, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. We had a rainstorm last night, and that's okay because everything's painted and it's protected. I got to finish putting screws in and putting the trim on, and we'll finish up this section. So let's get this done. Well, that concludes this portion of building the front porch. Brand new front porch. Got rid of the temporary one finally. And this is part one, like I said, of the deck. This is measured 6 feet out, 12 feet along. Well, the roof will be 6 by 12. This is, well, yeah, 6 by 11 is what this measures. I'll give you exact measurements on the next video because I'm going to do part 2. We're going to put a lid on it. Yep, we're putting the roof on it, 4 posts, rails, just like we did on the back deck. Stay tuned for that episode. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, in the Homestead Building Project Series. I'm building my new front porch, yes. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and also give us a thumbs up. Like the show, it helps the algorithms. And also, be safe, always be kind, and stay tuned. I'm going to go thrift shopping to find some winter decor for the porch. Yeah. Yep, we'll decorate it together. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye now.